Hi viewers, welcome back to yet another exciting episode of Erongo Talk. My name is Michelina Vatises and we're here in front of the lagoon for today. So as per usual, we'll be bringing you some news, we'll be bringing you some weather insights, and today we'll be speaking to Ivolene, Rosa and Tangeni Mujoro, who tells us about a great initiative. Now this project is all about spreading love in the community. So if you don't want to miss this community project where they tell us about what it entails, stay tuned. And we'll be also bringing you. I also just want to inform you guys that we are finally on DSTV and GoTV. For DSTV, it's channel 285 and channel 94 for GoTV. So if you want to watch Erongo Talk today, tune in at 2 o'clock. So stay tuned for the calendar day. We'll be right back.
Now, when I'm looking at you, all I see is a melody arranged in triplet form, sung so soft. And so it seems, even if I lose the moment or the tune, I'll think about you singing to me. La 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 la. La 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 la.
And now time for our news. Evolene, Rosa de Silva and Tangeni Mujoro established the Love Inc. Network organization with the intention to spread some love in the community. The Love Inc. Network slogan is a community for all. When we say community, we mean every single person without discrimination. In our bid to see a society that works together and gets along harmoniously and peacefully, we birthed the project with the intention of spreading love to all in the hope that it will have a ripple effect as it sweeps across our community, town, region, nation, continent, and the globe, explained Mujoro. One of the projects spearheaded by the network to spread some love is the Walvis Bay Community Service Awards, which aims to acknowledge and reward selflessness, acts of kindness, and care towards others. We want to cater for as many nominees as possible. They will be sorted by category in order to have a broad selection basis. The categories include sports, community service, health, journalistic community coverage, youth, women, public sector, and private sector. She further explained that the awards are being hosted since there are people in the community who have been rendering acts of kindness without expecting acknowledgement. We want to show appreciation and acknowledge individuals and organizations for their selfless contributions for the greater good of mankind. Now for some Afrikaans. Walvis Bay op SASSA-span se rede, 'n hersieningsspan van Suid-Afrikaanse Agentskap vir Maatskaplike Sekerheid SASSA, gaan Walvis Bay einde Februarie tot Maart vanjaar besoek. 'n Aanvanklike boodskap wat die ronde gedoen het, dat die vergadering veronderstel was om vanaf 2 tot 8 Februarie plaas te vind, het daartoe gelei dat sommige pensionarisse die SASSA administrateur op Walvis Bay daarvan beskuldig het dat sy die vergadering gekanselleer het. In 'n voorleggingsbrief aan die Suid-Afrikaanse minister van Maatskaplike Ontwikkeling wat Erongo 24/7 onder oë gehad het, is goedkeuring versoek wat toegestaan is vir 'n afvaardige om Namibië te besoek. Leidens die brief sou voorbereidingswerk vanaf 2 tot 8 Februarie gedoen moes word. Dit was egter voordat 'n span amptenare na Namibië sou vertrek om 'n oorsig te kom doen van alle aktiewe maatskaplike toelyn begunstigdes in die Walvis Bay omgewing. Tans betaal SASSA maatskaplike toelaes aan 579 begunstigdes wat in Namibië woonagtig is. Dit sluit 59 ongeskiktheid toelaes en 520 toelaes vir ouer persone in, en hiervan is 172 persone ouer as 75 jaar oud. Die voorlegging lei verder, hoewel die toelaas in ooreenstemming met die vereistes van die betrokke wat betaal word, 'n uitdaging geïdentifiseer is, deurdat sommige burgers Namibië se burgerskap verkry het en maatskaplike ondersteuning van beide Suid-Afrika en Namibië ontvang. Moving on to our second Afrikaans story. Die molen op Swakopmund is een van die gewildste swemplekke in Namibië. Dit is echter ook die enigste veilige plek vir skipbote om vanaf die strand in die see in te vaar. Dit bring bote en swemmers vreeslik naby aan mekaar wat noodlottige gevolge kan hê. Hoewel daar tot op heden geen ernstige ongelukke aangemeld is waarby 'n boot en swemmer betrokke was nie, moet duidelike perke ingestel word vir almal se gerief. Hierdie oorwegings is deel van 'n lys bekommernisse en voorstelle wat onlangs ingedien is vir die Swakopmund se munisipale raad se proses om sy reëls, waarvan sommige byna 'n eeu oud is, rakende munisipale strande by te werk. Die regulasies behels spesifiek die mole, parke langs die straat, die Swakopmund jetty en toeganklike strande wat oor die lengte van Swakopmund se westelike front strek. Terwyl van die sleutelkwessies onder meer hengelaars se gebruik van munisipale strande as ook diegene wat strandpartytjies hou en met hulle honde gaan stap en die gebruik aan afdwingen van regulasies insluit, oorheers die bekommernis rakende die deel van ruimte in die mole tussen swemmers en watervaartuie soos skipbote en jetskis. Nou as jy meer oor hierdie stories wil lees en nog meer van ons ander stories, kan jy ons op webwerf kuier.
Ladies, first things first, who and what is the Love Inc. network?
Love Inc. network. Love Inc. network, we felt that there were certain causes in our community that were not being addressed, and we wanted to create a platform where everybody gets, attention or looked after or cared for or helped or given hope through, people just showing up without discriminating what their belief is, what their color is, what their sexual orientation may be. It doesn't matter. We're all human beings and we all deserve love, acknowledgement. And it's literally from that premise that Love Inc. network came about.
And you both are the founders.
Yes. Yes, we are the co-founders of Love Inc. network.
We both wanted to contribute into the community, but we didn't know where to start. And we were back and forth with the name, weeks on end. It was first the Pink Project, and then we had so many different names, but we just couldn't decide on one. And we both decided that we have so much love to give at the end of the day to everybody that we decided to name it Love Inc. network to reach out to everybody.
Awesome. So now today we had the inaugural conference, the Blue Project. Now the Blue Project is you and the Pink Project is you. So let's start with the Blue Project and then you tell us a bit about the Pink Project as well. What is it all about?
Awesome stuff. Thank you for the question. The passion that each leaned towards the other was just really from a personal perspective and personal experience as well. And it was just such a natural, Ivy leaning towards the Pink Project about aspects that she's so passionate about, and then myself regarding the boy child. I'm a single mom, raised my boy, he's 16 years old now, myself. And the day that my boy told me that he doesn't want to speak to me, he wants to speak to a man. That day, I guess I got my sort of,
eye-opener.
Really eye-opener. I was shocked that day to find that I can only do so much, and I need to reach out, because there's no way that I would want to go and get a man just in order to come take care of, or whatever, care for us. So I had to reach out to other men, other fathers, those that are responsible, those that want to make a difference, in order to see how it's not just for my son, but for every son that needs it, for every boy child that wants more. Yeah.
So the idea is to empower the boy child, basically.
We want to empower them, equip them to become men of valor and of substance. Yes.
The Pink Project, please.
Okay, the Pink Project came about us trying to help women, especially single moms coming from gender-based violence. We have so many women in the community of Walvis Bay that stay in relationships because of the financial support that they get from the spouse. They can't speak up to girls being molested, raped, cannot speak up because they'll be in the streets at the end of the day. And why we also started this project is to put up a safe house for those women and children. And we are almost there. We're a few months away from the opening of that, and why the Blue Project was also incorporated into this is to teach the boys not to lift their hand for a woman. Treat your wife, your girlfriend, as you would your mother, because that is the only way we are going to end gender-based violence, not by intimidating them with police or with criminal cases. And the only way it's going to change is by starting when they are young.
Exactly.
And teaching them the right way. And the Pink Project also focuses on sanitary products for the ladies, keeping the girl in school. Many girls stay out of school when they are on their monthly, and we are mostly focusing on that and helping the ladies also with menstrual health, hygiene, and education, and emotional and mental training. And, all of that comes down to incorporating yoga also into your daily life. And at the end of the day, also setting up small little workshops for the women when they do leave a domestic violent relationship, basic typing, secretarial skills, communicative skills, so that they can be able to then step into a new job to support themselves.
Now, is there also going to be a conference similar like today's for the Pink Project?
Yes, there's going to be. Yes.
Now, Blue Project's inaugural conference was today. Please tell us about what happened today, and would you deem it as a success at the end of the day?
Today was a dream come true. To be honest, just getting together, boys, under the same roof, and having men speak to boys on current issues, on issues that are taboo, on issues that we hide, and so much more. It was such a beautiful thing to experience the authenticity. One of the biggest highlights for me, I thought that we would have interludes of, the doom music. I am completely awestruck that not once during the sessions, between speakers, music was played, and just the way that the boys were really tuned into what was being said. I'm so excited to find out what is it that they experienced from today, and I'm just endlessly grateful, most especially for the boys that were bold and courageous enough to come and attend. I commend the men that we've invited, on short notice, and did absolutely not hesitate to say yes, take time out of their busy schedules and just come and allot their time. Time is money, and we just appreciate the fact that men that are not these boys' biological fathers felt the urgency and the need to have been present and really impart deep, embarrassing personal experiences. I'm so happy that speeches were not prepared. They had to come and speak from their heart, and I'm speechless, to be honest, and I'm not easily speechless.
Now this isn't going to be the end. There's going to be like master classes afterwards as well.
Yes. From now on, every month, 2 times in that month, on a Saturday, we will get together for 3 hours with the boys, register, attend, and we're going to workshop with them. Yes, I say we because I'm kind of here, but it's going to be men that speak to the boys on specific pertinent issues and topics, and it's not just going to be listening and talking, but it's going to be interactive. They're going to be workshopping. They're going to be touching in on key stuff within the individual and helping and walking that road with them, motivating them, coaching them, mentoring them, cheering them on as well.
Awesome. And then just finally, from both of you, a message to the community.
My message to the community of Walvis Bay and beyond is basically love enough to do something about it. Love enough to stand up and be practical. Even if the show of that love means just to go and clean a toilet for an institution, whether it means that you're going to just go and rake the yard, or you're going to just close and open the gate, whatever menial, practical activity it may be, love enough to do it. Don't wait. Don't degrade the other one because they're doing something about it. If you're not going to be doing something about it, it's okay. But don't put the others down because they're trying to do something small in just trying to love the way that you want to be loved.
My message to the community would be to receive everybody with love and kindness and send that person off with love and kindness.
This week on Erongo Talk, we look at Mujoro Bay. Mujoro Bay was used as a harbor to offload mining equipment and personnel during the diamond rush between 1890 and 1914 and served as a logistics hub in later years. The only remaining hut now at Mujoro Bay, which has since been renovated by the Windhoek Underwater Club, served as an office and accommodation to the then transport manager of the Namakwa Diamond Company. The 2 last remaining surf boats used at the beginning of the last century along the Namibian coast are also lying at Mujoro Bay. These boats, being highly maneuverable, were used in West Africa to transport goods and passengers from ship to shore and vice versa. This area is also marked by whale bones originating from a whaling station that was located on one of the offshore islands. Join us again next week on Erongo Talk. And now we bring you your weather forecast. For Walvis Bay, maximum temperature for Thursday 24 degrees Celsius. For Friday, a minimum of 20 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 24 degrees Celsius is expected. A westerly wind of 9 kilometers per hour will prevail on Thursday. Sunset is expected at 15 minutes to 8 Thursday evening, and then sunrise is expected at 12 minutes to 7 Friday morning. For your tides, high tide was at 4 minutes to 11 Thursday, 11 minutes past 4 Thursday morning. High tide will again be at a quarter past midnight Friday morning, and then low tide will be 13 minutes to 6 Thursday evening. For Swakopmund, maximum temperature for Thursday 23 degrees Celsius. For Friday, a minimum of 20 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 23 degrees Celsius is expected. A west-southwesterly wind of 9 kilometers per hour will prevail on Thursday. Sunset is expected at 16 minutes to 8 Thursday evening, and sunrise at 12 minutes to 7 Friday morning. For your tides, 3 minutes to 11 was high tide. 11 minutes past 4 we had low tide. High tide is again expected at 18 minutes past midnight Friday morning, and then low tide is expected at 13 minutes to 6 Thursday evening. For Walvis Bay, maximum temperature for Thursday 23 degrees Celsius, and for Friday a minimum of 20 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 23 degrees Celsius is expected. A southwesterly wind of 9 kilometers per hour will prevail on Thursday. Sunset is expected around 15 minutes to 8 Thursday evening, and sunrise at 10 minutes to 7 Friday morning. For your tides, high tide 1 minute to 11, low tide at 13 minutes past 4, high tide 18 minutes past midnight, and then low tide at 21 minutes to 6 Thursday afternoon. Moving inland to Aranda's, maximum temperature for Thursday 30 degrees Celsius. For Friday, a minimum of 21 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 29 degrees Celsius is expected. A southwesterly wind of 11 kilometers per hour will prevail on Thursday. Sunset is expected around 18 minutes to 8 Thursday evening, and sunrise at 30 minutes to 7 Friday morning. For Usakos, maximum temperature for Thursday 33 degrees Celsius, and for Friday a minimum of 21 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 33 degrees Celsius is expected. A south-southeasterly wind of 9 kilometers per hour will prevail on Thursday. Sunset is expected around 21 minutes to 8 Thursday evening, and sunrise at a quarter to 7 Friday morning. For Karibab, maximum temperature for Thursday 32 degrees Celsius, and for Friday a minimum of 20 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 32 degrees Celsius is expected. A north-northeasterly wind of 9 kilometers per hour will prevail on Thursday. Sunset is expected around 22 minutes to 8 Thursday evening, and for Friday morning sunrise is expected around 16 minutes to 7. And finally for Maruru, maximum temperature for Thursday 34 degrees Celsius, and for Friday a minimum of 19 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 32 degrees Celsius is expected. A northeasterly wind of 11 kilometers per hour will prevail on Thursday. Sunset is expected around 23 minutes to 8 Thursday evening, and sunrise at 16 minutes to 7 Friday morning. And that concludes your weather report.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah, welcome to another exciting edition.
And unfortunately, we've come to the end of our lovely episode for today. And if you're wondering why I'm standing next to a notice board, if you just tuned in earlier, I was talking about or reading one of the stories about the rules that should be implemented at the Strand Hotel. So here I'm located at the lagoon. Please, it is very important to take note of all the things that are written here. Please do not violate, as there are consequences that come to it. But anyway, and I'd just like to mention and brag again that we are finally on DSTV. You can catch us on channel 285, 2 o'clock. That's when Erongo Talk will air. And you can also catch us on channel 94 on GoTV. Now, if you'd like to read the stories I read today and many more, please don't forget to visit our website on www.erongo.com.na. I repeat, www.erongo.com.na. And if you'd like to share some news with us, you can send your WhatsApp. You can send us your message on WhatsApp or Telegram on 0811 7040. I repeat, 0811 7040. And if you'd like to share some news tips with us or tip us off, then you can send your tips on news tips at erongo.com.na. I repeat, news tips at erongo.com.na. From myself, it's a bye. Remember to stay safe and sanitize and maintain the social distance.